Partygate has been a distraction, hasn't it? But while we've all been distracted, it's emerged that 11 of the UK's most dangerous terrorists are set to be released from prison. Another 21 are due for release in the next 2 years and 11 more by the end of 2026. We're not talking minor terrorists here. We're not talking about weird teenagers from Birmingham who Googled the ISIS manifesto. No. We're talking about the likes of Jawad Akbar, who plotted to blow up Kent's Bluewater shopping centre and London's Ministry of Sound nightclub. He's got a parole hearing coming up, naturally. Ranjib Ahmed, who is Al-Qaeda's highest-ranked UK terrorist. I don't know how he managed to get that title, by the way. Presumably it's like jihadi top trumps. But anyway, he's due to be released. Good stuff. And we'll just add these two, shall we, to what is a very, very long list of terrorists who are back out and about. Anjem Choudhury is the main one, of course. This guy has been linked to countless terror attacks, both in this country and abroad. He's a one-man radicalisation machine. So naturally, we lock him up for 5.5 years and then allow him back on the streets to continue hate preaching. This guy pledged allegiance to ISIS and wrote to the Taliban, get this, urging them to be more hardline. His dossier to his terrorist brothers was called Sincere Advice to the Leadership of the Taliban. Yeah, I know. If that isn't a massive red flag, then I don't know what is. Oh, by the way, talking of flags, London Bridge terrorist Karam Butt featured in a Channel 4 show called The Jihadis Next Door, during which he unfurled an ISIS flag in a London park. Nothing happened to him. Loads of people died on London Bridge and Borough Market. These terrorists are very open about what they want. They want to destroy our way of life and massacre us all in the process. Women, children, sometimes both, it would seem, actually, in the case of Liverpool terrorist who blew himself up outside a maternity hospital. I tell you what, the people on our parole board are much braver than I am. They must have balls of steel. Not only content with releasing child killers like Colin Pitchfork or the mother of baby P, they'll let terrorists back out and about as well, won't they? They must be made of stern stuff, because I tell you what, there's absolutely no way I could look a dead child's mother in the eye after I'd allowed a convicted terrorist to be released back onto our streets so he can blow himself up in a shopping centre. Some people say, we can rehabilitate them. OK, fine, well, rehabilitate them around your house then, because there's no way that I'm sitting next to one of that lot on the London Underground. They say we're a kind and compassionate society and have to give everyone a chance. All right, cool. Well, Usman Khan convinced everyone that he'd been rehabilitated and he stabbed his caseworkers to death in Fishmongers Hall. We're far too soft on terrorists. We're not talking about people who commit tax fraud or who don't pay a parking ticket. No, we're talking about people who plotted to blow up children. We're talking about people who wanted to behead people like me and you in the street. These people are out-and-out lunatics. And even if rehabilitation was an option, I don't think they deserve that option. As far as I'm concerned, there'll always be a threat. In my opinion, the only way to nullify that threat is this. Once they've been found guilty of a serious terror offence, I'd execute them. If you want, you can try and rehabilitate them after that if you really like. Be my guest.